Welcome to an experience similar to ones that you've had before. Yes, another podcast featuring a couple of guys who think that they're funny. Two men, one microphone. This is Spoiled Rotten Movies.
What up? Hey, Zane, we're starting. Zane, we're here. Yes, we're here. Hey.
Oh, hey, man.
Good timing, man.
I was looking through the door.
Oh, bit. Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Got one of those see-through doors, the one-way doors.
Yeah?
Yeah. I see everything from the other side.
That's cute.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
That's cute, yeah.
Maybe next week I'll come out of that door.
Maybe.
We're running out of different ways for me to enter frame.
I'm sure that you will not disappoint.
I won't disappoint. I will. I'll work hard, and we'll come up with something else.
Yes. So I'm Travis. That's Zane.
That's me. I'm this guy.
Zane. Right there.
That's Travis.
Zane.
What's up, y'all?
How you guys doing?
Tuesday. Midweek marathon. We're back at it again.
That's
Mr.
right.
Travis,
Yes.
how was your week? How you been?
Not bad. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nothing eventful, nothing out of the ordinary, but it's been decent.
Oh, that sounds.
Yeah. How about you? How was the rest of your Myrtle Beach week?
It was super good, man.
Yeah,
I was so I did a lot of boogie boarding while I was out there.
Boogie boarding. Wow.
Yeah. I got like my mom got me like a big big boogie board. Like apparently it's like a really nice one.
Okay.
But we were riding some waves, and like I'd left it up in the hotel for my last little like bout in the ocean, and I kept telling myself, I was like, man, this is like I knew it was going to be my last time in the water before we left, so I was trying to like soak it in. And I was kind of like trying to wait for like that one wave or that one moment that I was like, all right, this is the one we like ended on. And I got knocked over by a wave, like right as I was thinking that.
Oh no.
And I wiped my face off, and I looked up, and there's a stingray just jumped out of the water and like flapping its fins and like just body slam. And I was like, that's the moment. And like I just walked back to the beach. I was like, I'm done. That was super dope. And then I got back to the hotel, and I found out that that's like a sign that they're like doing. That's like a mating thing, like they're showing off. Okay. And I'm like, how many stingrays were around me? That, and then I was like, okay, maybe that was a good thing I got out of the water. Maybe there was
very
like
good thing, yeah.
10 of them around me.
Things were going to go down.
Yeah, and then don't tell Mallory, but like apparently like like right after we left, there was like a shark feeding thing going on North Myrtle Beach where we were at.
Oh, fun.
So I was like, it was a good thing. Good thing we all left.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, good idea.
Time. Got family time. Got to do some disc golfing out there.
Yeah,
which was a lot of fun. Lots of trees out there. Lots of trees. Lots of opportunities to hit trees.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Good to hear.
It was eventful, and it was.
Are you glad you're back?
It was more than decent. I am.
Was it one of those things you're like, the vacation was great.
Yeah.
Being back is even better.
Well, I would say in the case of like as well as a quarantine vacation could go. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Because like we didn't go out to eat ever. We all bought groceries and we brought them to the condo where we were staying, and we all just kind of like chilled out in the room the whole time, which is awesome to spend time with your family. But when you're spending 5 days with 6 people and a baby in like a apartment, essentially, it's like, all right, I'd like to go get dinner and like not be around you people, but I love all of you very much. But also space is good.
Space is good.
So whenever one of us was like, space is good, we went down the ocean, walked around or swam, or did something. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Sounds fun.
Lots of fun.
All right.
So let's get into movie news.
News about movies.
That was good. You were ready on it. You were like,
things. Oh, I was ready. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know how
you're
great
watching
that
live. Let's say hi. We can see your comments here, and we can put them up on the screen.
Yeah, talk to us. Let us know how we're doing. Tell us anything you want to know. So Zane, did you know?
So Travis,
did you know today is the 20th anniversary of one of the greatest movies of all time?
I did.
Think back.
Is it Stomp the Yard?
So close. Bring it on. Bring it on.
It's Stomp the Yard for white people.
It's such a. I love this movie. I've always liked this movie. It's a very fun movie. It's very tongue in cheek.
Yeah. It's good.
It's a great movie, and it ages well in some spots and some spots not so much. But it's a very good thing. If it wasn't for Bring It On, we wouldn't have Spirit Fingers.
We wouldn't have Bring It On 2.
We wouldn't have Burr. It's cold in here.
We wouldn't have Bring It On 3.
We wouldn't have, and that's about it. Yeah. Okay. So
maybe is there a Bring It On 4? I know there's a Bring It On 3.
I'm sure.
Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, Bring It On. 20th anniversary, came out in theaters 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Today. How does that make you feel old?
It makes me. I don't care.
Yeah.
When I didn't see. I don't think I was of age to watch Bring It On when it came out. You said this how old?
20.
20? Yeah, I was 7. I wasn't watching.
Okay.
Or I was 8. God, I'm old. Yeah,
I know.
Old now.
Yeah. See?
Dang it.
See?
You did it.
Yeah.
You made me feel old.
I was in my teens. I was in my teens watching that
You're an
movie.
old man. You're an old
I know.
man.
I don't want to talk about it.
I remember. Oh, my voice just cracked. That makes me feel young. Maybe is that that's a young thing? Mm-hmm. Your voice cracks when you're young,
right?
I'm just gonna crack my voice for the rest of this episode. I feel like I remember watching Bringing It On and not hating it that much. Like it wasn't bad. It was all right.
I told you it's a great movie. It's a very good movie. I've always loved it. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. It's one of your favorite movies.
It's one of my. I have a lot of favorite movies, but it is one of them.
It's in like the top 100.
I would say it's farther up than that.
50?
Around there. Around there. Like, I would. It would be a very boring podcast if I were to list all of my favorite movies. But if you guys really want it, I can make that happen.
He'll do it.
I will do it.
Graphic and everything.
And you guys will have to sit there and listen to me being like, all right, number 14 is.
I'll just hang up my headphones and let him do the whole podcast. Like Travis's favorite 100 movies.
So, Zane, did you know theaters are reopening this weekend?
That's what we should call this segment. Like, because I never know what the news is. You should just call it Zane, did you know?
Zane, did you know? That's a great idea. I might get it. I might make a video of that. Zane, did you know?
Did you know?
Theaters reopening this weekend. All nice and socially distant, trying to keep everyone away from each other.
Yeah.
You have to keep your mask on throughout the movie, unless you're eating or drinking.
Yeah.
So are you going to go watch a movie this weekend?
Hell no.
Nope, me either. I
felt weird about going to the beach, like where I'm like away from people all day and outside. Like I'm not gonna go into a movie theater. And people could go, oh man, well he's too careful about stuff. And it's like I'd rather be safe and sorry. So
right. I'm not. I mean, if you want to chance it, go ahead. I'm all for that.
Yeah. And let's be honest at this point. Like any movie that's going to be coming out in the theaters, you know that they're going to release on a streaming platform somewhere because they know they're not going to make their money back in the theater. So
except for Tenet, and that's the only thing that comes out next week, next Friday, and I have to go see it, yet I don't want to go to the theater. I'm going to have to figure out a time that's like in the middle of the day, like a 1:00 showing on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And go see it then, and hopefully.
Do you know what the stipulations are with the movie theater? Like, are they like every other seat is open, or
each theater's different? I'm not entirely sure. Like AMC has something different than Cinemark. That has something different from Regal.
Cinemark is my theater. I probably got so many like rolled over tickets at this point from like the movie club that I'm in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm just gonna go see some free movies once this all opens.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
And then we'll make a podcast for you guys.
Zane, have you told happy birthday?
Did you know?
Well, I mean, this one. I mean, have you told happy birthday to Sean Connery? It is his 90th 90th birthday today.
Yeah. Wow.
Happy birthday, Sean Connery.
All right. Well, let's pull up our Twitter and we can tweet at him.
Yes. I'm sure that does Sean Connery have a Twitter? That's
I'm sure
pretty
that he
interesting.
does. Hang on.
This is great TV for everyone watching.
Oh yeah, everybody who's watching the podcast.
Yes,
on the internet knows what's going on, but
let's find Sean Connery's Twitter account.
All right. What's going on, Sean Connery? You know, you're a good dude. You're 90 now. Congratulations. I just want to let you know that me and my man Travis over here.
Yeah.
We're talking about you on our podcast. Spoiled Rotten Movies. So yeah, happy birthday, man. We appreciate you.
Happy birthday, Sean Connery.
And keep on keeping on. Keep being amazing. And
chicken.
Travis, you want to say anything?
I
don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it.
Okay,
but
sure.
Happy birthday as well. Bye.
Happy birthday.
All right, and I'm going to keep that up.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
So, Zane, what's your favorite Sean Connery movie?
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Oh,
is that the right answer?
No, it's not. Like, there's so many Sean Connery movies, so many, and you go with Celebrity Jeopardy.
I did. I don't know what. Can we find out? Will you research? I gotta research. You keep talking. I gotta find out what Sean Connery's Twitter is.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah, I'll go ahead and go. I'd go with The Rock.
It's Connery Official, in case anybody was wondering.
Oh, Connery Official. Way to go.
Connery Official.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to get? Oh no, it's not.
It's not.
Nope. How about that?
Find that blue check mark.
Oh man, I don't know if he has a Twitter.
I mean, he's 90, so
he is pretty. He's getting up there. Man, this didn't work out. Everybody, just go to Sean Connery's, like, I don't know, anything.
Send him a letter in the mail. He will probably get it better that way.
Yeah, fax him happy birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Is this video saved? Do I have this on my
if only we had his pager number.
Paging Sean. We'll send it on Instagram. It's taking up too much valuable time. Anyways, happy birthday, Sean Connery.
Happy birthday, Sean Connery.
Keep on being 90 until 91 comes around. Then you can move on to that. So, what's our next segment, Mr. Travis?
Our next segment is this is a new segment, actually. Are you ready for it?
News.
5-second trailers.
5-second trailers.
Yes. So what we're going to do is there's a quite a bit of trailers came out this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So DC Comics came out, had this DC fandom to where everything that DC is working on, right? Everything that DC is working on, they pretty much released something. So the new Batman with
the Snyder Cut.
Right. Well, there's the Snyder Cut. There's the new Batman. There is the new Suicide Squad. All of them came out with trailers.
Okay.
And they all look pretty good. Tenet came out with a new trailer.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of things. So what I did is I took the trailer, cut it down to my favorite scene in the trailer.
Okay.
And call it 5-second trailer. I'm going to show it to you, show it to our audience, and I'd like for you to react. Let us know what you thought of it.
Genuinely. Let's do it.
So here's the first one.
You gotta hit play on it.
When I dance.
5 seconds. Yeah.
All right. Can I see it one more time?
One more time? Okay, sure.
Yeah, play it one more time for me.
When I dance.
All right. Looks cool.
I don't know what to say to that. I know. That's Tenet.
That's Tenet. Okay.
That is an actual 5-second clip. The other two clips are not 5 seconds. They're a little bit longer, but I like 5-second trailers as a name a lot better than 13 to 17 seconds. So,
all right. I like 5 seconds. It's good.
Yeah.
It gets to the point. It's like, you know what? There's fighting and guns and It's all backwards.
Yes. So weird, which makes me want to watch it even more, but I really like that 5-second clip right there was interesting. All right. So, ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Batman don't mess around.
No.
He's like no. Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
I'm not playing, man. Holy cow.
Yeah. So that was a 14-second clip from the new trailer, which I think the movie looks pretty good. It looks very interesting. So we'll see where that goes. And
is this supposed to be a prequel to Batman vs Superman? Or
honestly, I have no idea. I don't even know if it's set in the same universe or whatever. But
all right.
Yeah. Next. This is from the new movie The Binge.
Okay, The Binge.
The Binge, which will be we need to talk about this movie, but
yeah,
here we go.
Andrew here?
You guys cops?
I have friends, Mom. Why don't you believe me?
Probably because your tendency towards violence that is bad for the church.
I'll bury you behind a Jiffy Lube, and my friends are gonna help me. We will not be doing that.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds pretty fun.
So spoiler alert, I think I sent you that trailer.
Yes, you did.
The Binge, which is like The Purge, but with drugs and alcohol instead of killing people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be a stinky pile of poo-poo.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Oh, it looks so bad. Like, I was watching the trailer. I saw that the ad came across on Facebook. It was like, Vince Vaughn is unrecognizable in this new trailer. And he plays like the coach of like, I feel like he's such a small role in this movie.
And you want to know what makes him unrecognizable?
It's the mustache.
He has a mustache. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, mustache.
Yeah, no, it was
Who are
clickbait.
you? Oh. Like,
they got me with the clickbait. But I watched it, and now I know I don't need to see that movie.
It looks funny. I think it looks funny. I
feel it's one of those feeling that all of the best jokes are shown in the trailer.
Oh,
and those jokes
aren't
even that good. Like,
no. That was the best part, and I was like, okay, whatever.
I'll bury you in
behind a Jiffy Lube.
Behind a Jiffy Lube, and my friends will help me.
that was probably the best part, but
it'll be all right. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll end up talking about it. Maybe it'll be that bad.
It might be that bad. All right. So, do you have anything else?
I got nothing, man.
All right. Let's get to it. Power rankings time. All right, so we are covering, as you guys saw in the beginning clip, Black Panther. And this movie, I'll just go ahead and jump right into mine. I have it at number 2. Black Panther, number 2.
That's
right up there.
High.
Yeah, it is pretty high. I love this movie, man. Like, everything about it just really worked for me. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm going to save that for a little later on. But man, just overall, the movie really was really done well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. Rotten Tomatoes put it at number 1.
That's so high.
Number 1, 97% with Black Panther.
Can we also talk about how
Wakanda forever?
Iron Man is number 2?
Yeah, it's true.
Should not be that high.
Very good point. Very good point. And then Zane, with I have it at number 2. Rotten Tomatoes has it at number 1.
I
Zane,
also have it
you
there.
Put it all the way up at number 10. Number
all the
10.
Way up. That's a nice way to say it. All the way up.
All the way up.
Yeah,
nothing will stop me. I'm all the way up.
Yeah, I would like to say something I think I've said before.
10.
Is that from like 1 to like 14. I enjoyed these movies. I enjoyed all of the movies from 1 to 14. The movies I really liked are probably from like 7 and up. Like
10.
And I also would like to put that these are just my personal opinions on the movies that I like the most, not the ones that I think are critically acclaimed, just the ones that I enjoyed the most. But yeah, it's right there in the middle. Right there in the middle.
Right there in the middle. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go. What did you not like about this movie, Zane? Let's start there.
I would like to say that I compliment every Marvel movie on its use of CGI. This movie, it was like watching an animated film. Like there's too much CGI here. I feel like it felt like way too much the whole time. Like, and I'm cool with it if it's, I don't know. Like when you're watching Thor Ragnarok, the movie we watched last week, and you've got like aliens and stuff. Right. There's CGI. I get that. Like, the practical effects can only do so much when it, like, to split that difference between looking like the Labyrinth and like Thor. Like, I understand that there's a discrepancy there. I feel like there was I don't know how much more money it would have taken, but there were a few scenes where like there was the big fight scenes. I'm like, this looks like a CGI fight scene. Like where all the people are fighting each other, all the tribes are fighting each other at the end. Like it looked CGI, which took me out of it. I was like, I said out loud at one point, I was like, that was bad CGI. Like, it was just too much of it. And I would say the majority of it is good, for the record. When it comes down to the plot of the movie, and I'm gonna catch some crap for this. I feel like, as far as the plot of the movie goes, it's a story that's kind of like been there, done that, heard that before. Aside from being a literal superhero, like it seems like the passing of the torch, but there's it just felt it was fine. I didn't not like the movie. Okay. Like I said, from like 1 to all the way down to like 14, like I enjoyed these movies. But from like 8 to 14 is like they're okay.
Poor 15 through 18, like Civil War, Thor, Iron Man. Yeah. Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk. I'm just glad that this was above Incredible Hulk because I would have really been upset if you're like 18. No. It was terrible.
I'm telling you, the Hulk will not move. Like, not even out of spite. Like, it's just, it would be incredibly difficult to make a movie that is worse than the Hulk. Okay, so it just felt very bland. Like, and I was talking with Mallory because when we went to go see Parasite, like there was so much hype for it, and we went to go see it, and I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this movie's fantastic. And she was like, I feel like it didn't live up to the hype. I feel like Black Panther has been hyped up so much that I was like, maybe that's what it did it in for me. And maybe that's where my reservations lie. But
so are you saying that if I didn't say, yeah, this was my number 2 movie, and this is what Rotten Tomatoes put as number 1, if you didn't know that before you go into the movie, you think it would have been maybe higher? Or
I think it might have been. I don't know because I knew that you had Thor Ragnarok at number 1 before I watched it.
True.
And I put it at my number 1. Like, and I don't know if it comes down to being.
We'll always have Thor Ragnarok.
I don't know if it comes down to it being a significantly more serious film than Thor Ragnarok, to like where the serious plot points need to hit harder.
Right.
But like, I don't know. It was, the whole movie kind of felt just bland to me. Okay. I don't know.
Makes sense.
I feel about it a lot of the ways I feel about Iron Man, where like some of it kind of drags. Like there are points where I didn't feel like some fight scenes were necessary to move the plot forward. I don't know. That's just me. Okay. I don't know. I know you're about to tear me apart, so let's get into it.
No. So a few of the things that I didn't like about it as well.
Yeah.
I think you have a legitimate gripe about the CGI. I think there was way too much of it, especially the fight scenes. I think like when it was showing the inner world of Wakanda, just showing just how advanced they were technology wise. They needed a lot of technologically,
that's the word,
right?
Yeah,
that they needed to show a lot of CGI to be able to
and I
show
understand that. But I felt like, especially like even when we were doing the flyer over the city, I feel like we got Thor 1 CGI instead of like it was there, and it was they were doing the flyover, but it didn't look as good as it could have.
The one thing that really like was tough for me was man, their accents were really thick. It was really hard to understand most of what they were saying, especially the guy with the huge lip piercing.
Yeah,
with the lip plate like that. I couldn't understand him. And
I could see that. I feel like I don't know. I didn't personally have that issue. We usually watch these movies after my little man goes to sleep, so we have the subtitles on every single time.
Gotcha.
So
okay,
it wasn't an issue for me, but I don't know. I felt like a lot of the what was it, Michael B. Jordan? I feel like every word that he said, I was like, I'm just annoyed with your character. Not in like a I'm supposed to dislike his character. It's in like a like I felt like his character's rage was justified, but I don't feel like Michael B. Jordan gave it the justification that it needed to have for the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. Maybe it's because he was like,
I don't agree, but yeah,
also
that makes
talk
sense.
about how it makes me so mad. Same thing with Benedict Cumberbatch, that Martin Sheen has an American accent in this.
Yeah.
I don't know why. This is my thing. I hate when British people have really good American accents. I was like, stop it. Stop it right now. I don't know why. It just makes me mad. I'm like, you don't talk like that. Talk regular. Talk your regular way. I don't know.
So the only two, like literally the only two white people in this movie were Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
And the guy that played Claw. What was his name?
Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
Klaus.
Yeah. So they were both in.
Don't ask me any of the main characters' names because
they were both in The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. And they were considered in this movie the Tolkien white guys.
Which came first? Us or this movie? Like Jordan Peele's Us or this movie?
This movie.
Okay, because we have the Gorilla King.
Yeah.
Is in Us.
Winston Duke and Lupita Nyong'o.
What's her name?
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah, they're both in there.
Yeah.
We also have
Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out.
That's the one. I was like, this is like Jordan Peele's like
it is
cast right here.
Chadwick Boseman plays Oscar Robert or plays 42.
Black Mirror.
I'm really upset that I can't remember his name. The baseball movie 42.
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
The first black man to play base in the MLB, play professional baseball.
Yep.
Barry Jackie Robinson. Jeez.
That's the one. Yep, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, me too.
It took a while to get there, but we did.
Sorry, guys. Woo. So yeah, he also played Jackie Robinson. Like this movie was filled with talent from top to bottom. Forrest Whitaker. It's such a good movie, or such a good cast, I think. Done really well. So what did you like about the movie?
I thought the costume design was on point.
Yeah.
I thought that like as soon as I saw T'Challa, is that his name?
T'Challa.
His mom.
Yes.
Like all of like the giant collared giant hats she had. I was like, she looks awesome. The suit looks awesome. Andy Serkis with like the tattoos on the back of his head and the like
claw.
Weird.
Yeah.
I was like, why does his hand look weird in the beginning? I was like, his hand, I saw it and I was like, it looks like a rubber hand, but it made more sense when we got to that point.
Well, do you know why he has a rubber hand? Like, did you realize like We've seen that guy before.
Yeah, I recognized him.
Okay. And then his arm was cut off by Robert California.
Yep.
And
Ultron.
so that's how he got the the arm. And that's how all the comic books knew him, as that Claw had the arm. So yeah, there really wasn't a Claw before him having that mechanical arm, which is a nice little
that was cool
thing for you. So yeah, what else did you like?
I liked, what's her name? T'Challa's sister.
Nakia.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's hilarious throughout the whole movie. I really enjoyed her performance.
I love it when they ask like who else wants to challenge him, and she raises her hand.
Yeah, dude, she's so funny. She's I feel like that's maybe another thing that I don't like about this movie, and maybe it's a different kind of Marvel movie that we haven't seen up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. It took itself, I feel like, so much more seriously than the rest of the Marvel movies did. Like, not that there weren't jokes throughout it,
right?
But I feel like we're supposed to feel the weight of like this power shift throughout the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
It got too heavy for me to be like, let my guard down and just enjoy it as a movie. I don't know. It just felt like everybody in all of the tribes was so serious the whole time, other than his sister. Mm-hmm. Honestly, Klaus, hilarious character.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the bright points in the movie for me. I don't know. It just I'm talking about things I don't like again, aren't I? I'm doing the thing. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Like the costume design a lot.
You already said that.
The CGI that did look good looked really good.
Oh, okay.
Like any scene where he's in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that looks super cool. I like Michael B. Jordan's suit even more. I know T'Challa wouldn't wear that, but right. I think it looks way cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there wasn't anything specifically that stuck out to me that was like, wow, I really like that, other than the few comedic moments in it.
Makes sense.
You talk about why you.
All right. So
it's at number 10 for me, so I'm like,
here we go. No, you're good. All right. So what I really love about this movie, one, the acting throughout it, all the characters, Winston Duke, all the way down to just the few parts of Martin Sheen that we see, all of them were great. Everyone played their character very well. But the one thing I like about this movie is this villain I like the most out of any other villain in the MCU so far. I think that Michael B. Jordan, yes, Eric Killmonger, because he's right. Okay. He was right. The thing that he had against like Wakanda as a whole was the fact that there's so many people like the people in Wakanda that are suffering that Wakanda could help, but they don't. And it's not that Wakanda doesn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
They just choose not to help because they want to protect their own. And the fact that they put that out there and the fact that they made that the thing, and T'Challa was the first person to say, this is wrong. Like T'Challa was even the first one to be like, he's right, guys. Like this is terrible for everyone else in the world. Why are we keeping this a secret? Mm-hmm. And I think this is one of the first villains that changed the hero for the better and challenged the hero's way of thinking for the better. Because what happens after the movie and after the final battle scene is would only have happened if that villain was there to begin with. Because if Eric Killmonger doesn't show up, it would have been business as usual in Wakanda land.
Yeah.
And nothing would have changed.
Yeah.
So, like, and I can't think of another, specifically Marvel movie, to where the villain does that.
Yeah. I mean,
so
okay.
like that kind of that dynamic and that storyline, that plot really stood out to me, and that's why I really like this movie. And the soundtrack was amazing.
Soundtrack was dope. Okay,
Soundtrack was amazing.
It was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Lamar, like making most of that.
Right.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I agree with you, it doesn't make me like the movie more.
That's fine. And that is perfectly fine. I love the fact, like, the villain is always supposed to be the villain that, like, I have to make myself better because I don't like his ideas. And I have to change myself to be able to beat his ideas down. And like this Black Panther movie, it was more of, you have the right idea, you're just
going about it
the wrong way. Yeah. And this is the right way to do it. Let me figure it out. And the fact, like, when he went into the afterlife realm, he was like, why have we abandoned all of our brothers and sisters around the world? And he truly realized that, like, Eric Killmonger's not wrong. And I think changed everything for the better. So that's why I like this movie. That's why I think it was number 2. And it only doesn't beat Thor because Thor's just so...
It's so funny.
So funny.
It's so funny.
So funny. But yeah, there we go. Anything else you want to add to the movie?
I mean, no. Like, nope.
No?
Nope.
All right, you know what time it is, right?
Go ahead. When Killmonger got stabbed in the chest and then rode like an elevator upstairs to walk out to a sunset and then die, I was like, no, dude.
He didn't die until he pulled it out.
He should have been dead before then. Like, spear poking out his back. Don't at me.
You know what time it is, right?
It's trivia time.
Do.
Still sticking with the pan?
I haven't really looked into changing that out
yet. We're cooking up some trivia over here, everybody.
Cooking up some trivia. All right.
We got 5?
Yeah. So I had a really hard time of finding specific points in this movie that I was like, oh, I'll quiz them on. So a lot of you're not going to like these questions at all, but I don't care.
That's all right. You know what? Right. Sometimes weeks be like that. So
exactly. Here we go. Question 1.
Question number 1.
The non-English language spoken in Wakanda is a real African language. What is the name of the language spoken? Is it Swahili, Yoruba, Xhosa, or Hausa? I told you would not like these questions.
The only one of these that I know is a language is Swahili.
These are all, I will tell you, these are all actual African languages. Okay. Just one is the one that they used for this movie.
I'm gonna go with, just because I don't know, T'Challa is like consonant. I'm gonna go with C.
C, Xhosa?
Yeah.
You are correct. It is Xhosa.
Hey! Wow, that was
way to start that one. Here we go.
All right.
Number 2. Lupita Nyong'o and Winston Duke are both in this movie.
Who's Lupita Nyong'o? Is that the
from
Us? Okay.
Both graduated from what school of drama? Juilliard, Carnegie Mellon, Yale, or North Carolina?
I feel Juilliard is a school of music, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that also pertains to like musical theater and like drama as well. Maybe just Juilliard School of the Arts. Is it a school of drama specifically?
It is the School of Drama. Now, all these are universities with different colleges in them.
Yeah. Let's go.
And all 4 of these do have School of Dramas. It's not like one of them does not have a School of Drama.
Yeah.
But there's one specific one that both of those were in. And they graduated 2013. Winston Duke graduated in 2013. Nyong'o in 2014.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah, that helps.
Does that help?
No. Let's just go because you gave me like a weird look. Let's go with Juilliard.
Juilliard. Incorrect. It is Yale.
Okay.
They both went to the School of Drama in Yale.
Great.
Yeah.
I got nothing there.
I told you, you're not going to like these questions. 1 for 2. Here's number 3.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Michael B. Jordan claimed his armor look was modeled after what famous series? Okay. Is it Mission Impossible, Halo, Call of Duty, or Dragon Ball Z?
It's not Dragon Ball Z. And if it is, it doesn't look like anything out of Dragon Ball Z. I would like to think that I have some knowledge about that. Call of Duty. There's so many different Call of Duties in so many different ages. I'd have to assume this would be like the original Call of Duty, which would be like World War II ish. Halo's pretty futuristic armor. We're talking about like what he wears like when he's like stealing Andy Serkis out of the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or that's the specific outfit.
Yeah, the vest with the blue underneath. Yeah.
Vest with the blue underneath. I wasn't paying enough attention to the way that he looked. I thought he had like little thingies on his chest.
Yeah, that's not his armor.
Is that not what I'm?
No.
Okay. What's scene specifically, so I can maybe put my head in the vest with the blue underneath?
Give me a second.
Yeah. Okay. Are you pulling up a picture of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about. The vest, the blue. This is like earlier in the movie.
Early-ish, yeah.
I'm just gonna keep talking. Mission Impossible. Okay, so that's like spy kind of. I feel like I gotta think he wore like just a black T-shirt in Mission Impossible, like a black T-shirt with like some gloves, and it's Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise stuff. Where are we at on that picture? Everybody, help me out if you know
this one.
Okay, yeah, that's Dragon Ball Z. Because the straps, it's like Vegeta's armor. Yeah, okay.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yes, it is Dragon Ball Z. See, I knew as soon as you saw it, you'd watch it. And I was like, I tried to hold back my like smile when you're like, I know it's not Dragon Ball Z. I would know something like that.
The right thing. Like, now that we're all on the same page.
I got him.
Yeah,
and I was like, you know, it'll be nice. These questions are hard.
Yeah. Do I get a bonus point for guessing the character that it was based off of? Like,
no, because I knew that you knew. You have a Dragon Ball Z tattoo.
I have 2.
You have again.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
All right. Killmonger said he had forces ready to attack in all but which city?
Okay.
New York, London, Rio de Janeiro, or Hong Kong?
I remember him specifically saying Hong Kong. Probably New York. Maybe New York would be the one that he doesn't have because he's been kind of hiding from the U.S. the whole time. Maybe that's. I'm gonna go with A, New York.
Incorrect. It is C.
That was my second guess.
Rio de Janeiro. Because not only did he say New York, London, and Hong Kong, but where are the 3 cities that Doctor Strange and the that place have headquarters in? The Mystic Arts has a New York, London, and Hong Kong.
Are you telling me there's a parallel?
I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but it's there.
Okay.
All right, number 5. You have what?
I'm 2.
You're 2 for 5, 2 for 4. So you can win the week with this question.
You looked
okay,
like you were so upset about this question.
Because it's such a mean question.
No way I'm going to get this question.
It's such a mean question. So, Black Panther was the first live action movie at the time to be played in Saudi Arabia for 35 years. So,
wait, what?
For the first time in 35 years, Saudi Arabia started playing movies again.
35 years.
For the first time in 35 years, back in 2018, Saudi Arabia, the country, decided to start playing movies again.
Okay.
Black Panther was the first live action movie. What was the first animated movie to play in Saudi Arabia? Was it Incredibles 2, the Emoji Movie, Coco, or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? As I said, I had a really hard time finding questions for this movie.
Okay, so like the animated movie doesn't have to be in 35 years.
No, it was the first, like, they released certain movies, they released this movie just a few weeks before they released Black Panther, and they didn't have any movies playing for 35 years in Saudi Arabia before this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like the Emoji Movie is an older movie. Like it's older than these movies, I think. I feel like Coco. What's The Incredibles 2? I'm between Incredibles 2 and Spider-Verse. Just like where my head's at. I don't know. I feel like I want to know why they weren't showing films to maybe better inform my decision about which one of these I choose. It's
because they're an extremely
yeah.
conservative country with strict Muslim beliefs. And they felt that movies were to take away from their God.
Okay. But Black Panther was okay.
Well, as I said, they became a little bit more lenient and progressive and decided to allow movies.
I'm going to go with... Would they do 2 Marvel movies? Would they do 2? Spider-Verse Marvel? It's not canon.
It's technically Sony.
Technically Sony. Okay. Let's do The Incredibles 2. I like that the 2 is like an afterthought as well, by the way.
Yeah, they didn't have numbers in this
font.
They didn't have numbers in this font, so they just gave me a regular 2.
That's funny.
I thought it was funny. Final answer?
Yep.
Incorrect. It is the Emoji Movie.
Wow.
The Emoji Movie was the first movie that Saudi Arabia allowed in their movie theaters.
When did the Emoji Movie come out?
2017.
Really? I thought that was older.
Yeah. So there's that. 2 for 5.
Oh,
not there this week.
Not my best week.
Zane.
Not my best week.
Not your best week. So
right, last week I killed it. I think I got 4 out of 5 last week.
Yeah, you did. You really killed it last week.
So I was due for another garbage week. It's all right.
Who's your MVP?
His sister or Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis. He was pretty funny.
Andy Serkis, yeah, he was pretty funny.
He was on it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my reason to keep watching for a minute. So
I really want to find his mixtape on SoundCloud.
Right? He's like, please don't make me listen to your music.
Don't make me listen to music. Oh, so good. I gotta say, mine is the guy with the lip plate. Like, I thought that he was very interesting. I thought it was interesting that he was in the movie. And I love the fact that they put him in the movie with that and like decided, you know what, we don't need to explain to you why he has it. Like you don't need to know. Like we don't need to
thing.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing, but exactly, you figure it out. But it was just such a like the first time that we saw him, we were like, oh wow, that's wild. And and then they're like, yeah, we're not going to really baby you into knowing what that's for. So
everybody, let us know what your MVP of the movie is. Let us know.
Let us know. What do you think of Stan Lee's cameo?
What was his cameo again?
At the craps table.
The craps table. That was funny. It was all
funny.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard to outdo like all of his other ones.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about doing the list of just Stan Lee cameos.
Yeah.
We need to have a list so I can remember which one's which.
Mm-hmm.
That one, as far as there've been some duds. So I would say that one's probably in the top half. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny.
It was pretty funny. When he's just like, I'm going to go ahead and take these ships and pull them right over here.
The more subtle of the cameo it is, like the more I like it. Like, does that sound weird? Or if it's like super
I agree. Right. Or like you see him again for like half a second and you're like, oh, they brought him back.
Still there.
Yep.
Yeah. I like it.
So next week, Avengers Infinity War.
That's a big deal, yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
We are 5 movies away from ending this thing.
Man, it's been a trip, brother. It's been a good time. I've had fun with you.
I've had fun with you too.
Maybe when we start the next round of films, maybe we'll do it in person. Who knows?
Who knows?
Don't get excited, everybody.
Yeah, let's.
What we got here from Crystal Allen? Ooh, I don't know how to even pronounce that, but I'm a good.
Yeah. MVP. I agree with that.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Absolutely. She was amazing.
I didn't. What's her? Is that her? That's not her character's name.
No, I don't remember her character's name. I know her as Michonne.
Was super good in this movie.
Yeah. I know her as Michonne. That's all I really need to know her as.
As what?
Michonne from The Walking Dead.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, such a good movie. I enjoyed it. Zane kind of enjoyed it.
It was like I said, I enjoyed the movie. Oh, okay. I just didn't think it was crazy. It's how I felt about Iron Man, which is like why it's right there. I had issues like deciding whether I wanted to put it above or below Iron Man. When it came down to it, I feel like I enjoyed Iron Man just a smidgen more because it was funnier. But
okay,
that's just me. That's just me.
All right,
Mr. Travis, are you ready for me to take this out, my man?
Born ready. Let's do this.
All right. Ooh, that's so loud. Can you hear that? Oh, man, I got to share the audio. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. Oh, my gosh.
We're going to try this again, guys.
Everybody, please, thank you. Please, thank you.
Please and thank you.
Thank you for being a friend. All right, you ready? You got it? We're good? Are we good? Let me know.
Go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us this week at Spoiled Rotten Movies. My name's Zane. His name is Travis. We do this every single Tuesday night from 7 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. Follow us on Instagram at Spoiled Rotten Movies, where I'll be posting that Happy Birthday Sean Connery thing. Follow us on Twitter at rotten_BOIS, where I'll probably still tweet the the Sean Connery thing. We're available wherever you get your podcasts. We love you so much. Hope to see you next week when we're doing Infinity War. It's been a good time, and I love you. Travis, high five.
This has been
Other side. There we go.
Spoiled Rotten Movies.
And freeze frame.
Bye.